The big thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to do the Ride to Conquer Cancer. I didn't know if I could do it, and that was a scary feeling, sitting there being an active guy my whole life, be bedridden down to the point where I couldn't do anything. I'm a firm believer, and this place gave me not only hope, but it gave me my life back. I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer, what was it, 3.5 years ago? Yeah. So for me, the big thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to do the Ride to Conquer Cancer. That ride was very important to me because I wanted to prove to myself, and I also wanted to honor everybody who's impacted that I personally know and outside. I wanted to ride for them. It was something that I needed to do.
Yeah, so when he came to see you and you had told him maybe a little sliver of hope for him, I don't know at that point if I thought he could do it. I knew one way or another he probably would have done it. We would have done it in pain and maybe had to stop halfway through, which would have been devastating for him, or there'd be some sort of miracle. And it was pretty quick when I started to see a difference with him, where he's like, oh, I'm actually starting to feel good. He was getting his life back into him.
My ride and what that meant to me to be able to do it, it was a healing. It healed me. Just how inspiring that was to me to feel like, yes, I had my own little sliver and piece of the pie of what I've had to go through, but I'm not the only one. It brought me closer to putting that behind me. And not just because I got to do the ride, but just the amount of weight that we put on ourselves to achieve things in life. I hit a lot of different emotions on that ride. Hearing stories of people who couldn't be there, hearing stories of people who were there that had bone treatment, cancer treatment the week before, and they're doing the ride. And I would have never been able to do that if I didn't come here. There was no way that I would have been able to do that ride. Tam says that I would have done it. Yes, I would have attempted to do it, but there's no way. Completing the ride and holding my bike up at the end with my co-workers was just the most healing piece of the puzzle for me that I needed to go through. It was a journey. The journey was me starting day one of Backfit in pain, to on pills, to not being on pills anymore, not being in pain, being strong, losing weight, feeling better. So that ride just was the chapter of the book of what I had to go through to get to that point. So now that I've completed something that was quite high on my bucket list, where do I go from here? Well, Ironman. That's what I want to do. Completing an Ironman is a true ultimate test of what I would assume would be a physical test, both physically and mentally. So that's my goal. This just gave me the confidence to say, hey, that's an option. Hey, no, not even this an option. No, hey, you need to do this before you're unable to do it. I'm going to achieve it. But that wouldn't be possible without Backfit. This is a tangible dream that I've always had, but I just took it for granted. I never did it because I thought, well, I got time. I always have time. So, why is it important that I look at health from a different perspective now, that I'm not taking it for granted? For me, what I would say is if you're watching this video and it feels like there's no hope, you don't know how you're ever gonna get out of the pain that you're in and the consistent daily grind. I know, I've been there. Take that opportunity, because a place like this can change your world. It can give you hope again, because if you're in constant pain, Backfit is the place. You need to come here. You need to take your life, your health into your own hands. And if the one person out there that I can help, share my story with, that could inspire them to, come into a Backfit in pain to try to, take control of their life again. I control my health. And that's the big thing, is Backfit's awarded me that opportunity to be back in control of my health. And I'm telling you, if you feel like you're lost and you feel like you don't have a chance, you need to take that opportunity. Just come in, just walk through the door, and then the rest will be your journey.